Hello, welcome to Crafting with Katie's first Flosstube video. A little bit about me. I am mostly a cross stitcher. You can see my DMC storage behind me. Crochet is probably my next closest craft that I do. I knit, I do some jewelry I dabble in, needlepoint, crewel I've done a bit. Basically involves needle, thread, or yarn, or as my mom likes to overarchingly call all my fibers, string. I've done it at one point. For the past 8 years, I've actually had a blog called So Dance. I shall give you the link in the description below this video. So that I've been doing a weekly post. I think I maybe only skipped 2 weeks in the past 8 years. It's called Sew Dance because at the time I was sewing cross stitch. It's sewing. I was also ballroom dancing. Little did I know that by the end of that first year I would not really be able to dance due to life being tossed in a blender. Enough about the blog. I have gotten off topic. You're here for Flosstube. I've started this video, I've started the vlog, the Flosstube, because Stitch Mania is coming up. This would be my first year actually participating, which is interesting. I have decided on 31 new starts. I think I'm a little crazy. I think I have at least that many in whips, if not more. I know what I'm going to do for the 31 starts, and yet I don't know what I'm going to do for the 31 starts. This year, at the beginning, I decided to roll dice to figure out what my projects would be when I got bored with the last one. Set dice. I bought these to do Ink Circle's BAP project, Sal. Still have, that's one of the whips. I haven't quite gotten around to finishing that one. So, for Stitch Mania, I've shrunk down the amount of projects that I'm going to choose from, but I'm still going to roll dice. I know a lot of people use the app Tiny Decisions. Unfortunately, that would be more trouble putting stuff in than not, as you can clearly see from the list of projects. Column 1 and column 3 are pretty straightforward. Column 2, on the other hand, is strictly location of where they're located. The third drawer is referring to this lovely little 4-drawer stand thing between my DMC storage and my closet. There we go. That drawer is the one I'm referring to. It contains kits that I've bought that I have copied the chart for already. So I have a working copy. That's one less step for me to do. I'm also going to choose from a basket that's on the floor over here. You can't really see it, it's below the camera. I will give you a better better angle on it. So these are also kits, typically smaller, also Christmas. There are a lot of Mill Hill kits in here, so I would be getting ornaments done if that's what I'm choosing. My other location is my linen closet. Yes, I have expanded to use my linen closet. I also use my bedroom closet, because the closet that you see kind of behind me and to my left, you're right on the video, is full of yarn. Crochet, knitting kits. I will give you a picture of that later, but not right now. So this is what I have kitted up for Stitch Mania. These at the front are pre-done floss holders for the projects that don't have a folder. This is fabric for a couple of them. You can see these two have a couple of different ones in here, but each project I've put in these brown folders. have a name on them. I have, I think, 9 more of those, if necessary. Here are the ones that are mostly whole skeins. You have your Teresa Wenslers, you have Mirabilias. This one's a weird one. It's actually 3 together. I may not have every single piece of floss, but very specialty ones. Through the Looking Glass, which is over here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. That one is also specialty fibers and not really cross stitch per se. I would call it more embroidery. Anyway, it's going to be a start. For the kits that I'll be picking out from the linen closet, the 3rd drawer if necessary, or that other basket. These are pre-made. They're blank. They're just very quick because punching the holes and making those is a little time consuming, and I'd rather spend it stitching and or quickly making a copy of the chart. So that is my Stitch Mania plans. Eventually I'll probably show you other things. You can always check out my blog. I have a page called Projects. The works in progress, the whips, all have a link to the keyword to bring up every post on that particular project. It also includes completed works that I've done, as well as stash. The stash list is also a work in progress. I have too many. Before I leave, there is 1 or 2 caveats regarding the list. In preparing for Stitch Mania, I have discovered that while I initially thought I'd be able to get both Legends of the Spellcasters and Legends of the Dragons on the same piece, I've discovered now that no, that would probably, I can't do it. I may have thought, ooh, I can do 1-inch margins and get both of them on. Yet no, not with this type of piece. I bought this a while ago, so when the dice rolls, I get one of those. Both will be taken off the list until I can order a matching piece of white opalescent. The other one is Play Ball. That one is currently in parentheses in the 3rd column. That is only going to come into play if one of the Lackadaisy charts is chosen by the dice. I am not going to start cutting up that particular piece of fabric unless one of the Lackadaisy pieces is chosen. It's not worth it for me to bring up Play Ball. By the way, that is a Randall Spangler Hade, and it's kind of cute. I miss baseball. My new little acquisition, the dragon sitting over here, hello, actually has a Yankees logo on it. It's cute. A little bit derpy because his jaw is always hanging open, so he looks like he's screaming all the time. So thank you for tuning in to my first Flosstube. I might do a video every day of Stitch Mania around midnight to show my dice rolling and which project I'm picking out, and then at least for the first night, subsequent nights will be, here's what I completed, followed by the dice roll. So thank you for tuning in. Yay. Bye bye.